Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand final of the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series Pay-to-Play ODC number 4. These teams featured here are the best of the best who have made it past our bracket to be the only two teams left. It's Plantronics.Mindfreak and Exile5.T1 starting off as an initial best of 5 series. If Mindfreak take it out, that'll be the game, set, and match. If Exile5, it'll force a continuation best of 11 with those scores carrying over. It's Hardpoint Biolab for map number 1. I'm Myksta, and let's get into it with Fighter on your screens up first. Of course, it is currently 16 points to 0 right now as they are looking with COD Vision now on. You do see a player right above him there still being able to pick off that kill. So he's currently going 2 to 0. He's going to be watching through that eyesight as well, where a player will shortly be coming from. But with 23 seconds left, they might be waiting to chuck a couple of nades out early. And there's going to be Damage and tries to do it. Damage is able to pick off the kill as well. Shocks will get taken out, and look at that. Damage is lighting up that kill feed as Izzy also got a single as well. Beeson on your screens right now will try to contest in this hard point, but he doesn't need to because his team has their control. Now, it's a little bit too late for them, but they were able to get enough points on the board to really catch back up more than half of the deficit that Mindfreak put on them in the initial stages. Now that it's rotated to that second hard point location, it will be over onto those red steads. It's 30 points to 24 and counting as you do have them now. Beeson and Izzy picking off kills. Fighter going to be trying to contest this one. He sees Damage, but he'll only pick off the assist. He gets tags on another, but he will get shut down as Izzy there. He will die. Fate will try to get a couple of kills. He won't be able to get one more shaky shots there from these two teams, so they can't all be on point. Someone has to miss some time. And right now, we do have still contention over on these red stairs. Only 23 seconds remaining in this one, and it is going to be Mindfreak who have that control, but it is going to be Fighter who gets contested, and that's going to be Fate with the double kill. Shaky shots no more, he says, as Dent and Shocks able to pick off their respective kills. Now, you do notice the teams are going to be trying to set up over onto this next hard point down at blue momentarily. It is going to be Exile5 who have 3 players in that surrounding location. Their last player being Fate is going to watch that crossover. He's going to be in purple. He's going to be trying to pick off these kills, or at least buy a little bit of time. Now, he got a couple of tags. He just wasn't able to pick off that kill. And I'm on board with Damage, who's in this blue side, because he's going to be the one who needs to defend in the hard point itself. Now, it seemed just a little bit too easy. Mindfreak's pushing to that hard point to be able to gain that control, because they've got it like it seemed like they just walked into it and there was no players in there right at this current stage. They've got all four players of their team in this hard point. It's 63 points to 48. It's 7 minutes and a half remaining here. But right now, I mean, Fighter and Den's just lighting up this kill feed. Fighter's going to make it a double kill. He's going to turn around and he's going to take down another one. And he's going to look for more. He's just hungry for these kills and he's going to be getting them. He's on a 9 streak at the moment. And I thought he was about to make it 10 there. But apparently he wanted to get to 9. He didn't want to let anyone get to those double digits. And right now, Exile5 are going to have control of this hard point, but it's a little too late right now. With the 1 second until it rotates, it will be going over onto this green hard point. Next, we have Beaston picking off a double kill as he'll look for another, but he will get shut down. So we got Fate in this hard point, getting shot in the back. He's going to try and panic and get out of there as quick as he can with Buzzard. Going to be rotating over. Did he see him over in that corner? It doesn't seem like he did. Regardless, he was able to pick off the double kill at the end of that as you get the shots out from Damage. Still in control of this is the Exile5 team. As I say that, he jumps out of it to go to his death, but Fate manages to go there quick enough and to get 1 second and then die from a nade. I do believe it was that kill. Damage at Beast, though, picking off those shots. We've got 20 seconds still remaining in this hard point itself, with 89 to 62 and counting being the scoreline. So right now, Shocks is trying to contest this one, misses a couple of shots, and he will fall defeated. But the hard point, the main focus of this hard point will be to the next hard point coming up next, because we're going to be going over to the Biolab, our cluster point here on hard point Biolab, and we're going to be seeing these teams fight for this possession. So many entrance points. You got through ice, you got through snow, through purple, through orange, which leads over into red. I mean, there's so many entrance points. All the spawns can connect over into that one, and it's just going to be that cluster point for these two teams. Currently, Exile5 have this control, and right now it's under a 10-point game, and we're nearly halfway in terms of the time limit as well. Exile5, if they can get a good control out of this one, they will have enough time to gain a sizable lead here in this overall map here, as I was at a loss for words there, as that kill feed just lit up once again. We got damage on your screens, able to take down one, and the second player is going to be there. That's going to be Fighter. Fighter will shut him down. So Mindfreak have 2 players in this control, but it also is X5 with another 2 players. The second one dies. There's a secondary player located there straight off the spawn to go in and contest. And that's what this Biolab hardpoint's all about. Trying to just spam in and go in and get that control while you still can. You do notice Exile5 are doing a great job at that. They're winning by numbers overall, and some nice plays there from them. We'll see them with those final few points from that hardpoint. Now you notice it's a 3-point game, and it's in favor of the team Exile5.T1 Dotters right now. 110 points and counting to 103 from Plantronics.Mindfreak. Only halfway into this game thus far. We do have, of course, Exile5 with this 5 hardpoint. You know, they're being able to do what Mindfreak did the first time around. Gain that control, gain the majority of those points. And the second they get contested, even if a player dies, there's a secondary player there waiting to pick off that kill. As I say that, though, they did drop 2 players and they lost that control from that hardpoint, and there's still 30 seconds remaining. So it's going to be contested. There's going to be players from X5, though, going in there, but Shox was able to clean up a nice one with Fighter assisting him for that initial first kill, saving his life, and Fighter's doing it again, being able to take down a second. But Shox just going to be contesting here at this ice. The shots just never end from Shox's ASM1. The 45 bullets, I do believe, were at the clip of that. But, I mean, those bullets, just that clip just didn't want to end. It picked off 2 kills. And right now, you are going to be having Buzzard picking off that scrap time. So over to the red stairs we shall go as Beaston does a nice job with a triple kill. Let's jump on board with him as he's going to be trying to play that defensive role. He's not going to be in the hard point itself, but he's going to be in a position to try and defend through that opening from the snow side and the snow roof side of things. Now, right now, Beaston will be able to pick off that kill. Damage and Fate pick off their own respective kills, and there is going to be player once again contesting through that snow roof, and he will get taken down. So Mindfreak, these last 2 hard points just haven't been into the hard points that they started off with at the beginning of this game. It's completely flipped. The meta's completely flipped, and X5 are just increasing their lead hard point after hard point, second after second. Right now, Beaston will get shut down. Fate's going to be there to defend it. He will get taken out, but there you go. Damage is there in that hard point. The ASM1 in hand to see if anyone's going to go and contest him. No one is. They're going to be setting up for this next hard point, leaving those 12 seconds to him. As I say, that one player actually is going to be contesting him. And that's going to be Buzzin, who does get taken down at the end of the day anyway. So they're going to be sitting up here over onto this blue side. It is going to be, of course, Mindfreak this time who have that first setup. But I actually do want to notice that and actually note that for some of these hard points, actually 2 out of the 3 that we have seen since our secondary rotation, that the team that's gotten there first has been flipped. So in the first one, you know, it was Mindfreak, then X5, then X5, and then it was broken and flipped the other way around. This time around, it's completely in reverse, off memory, if my memory is correct. And, you know, Exile5, you know, they were then able to break what Mindfreak had. They are then able to take this lead and, increase this lead. And, I mean, you see it like that in the scoreboard. 186 points to 143. 2 minutes 20 left on this clock. Damage is just going to be on your screens. Was trying to get these shots. Unfortunately, they just didn't want to connect to the person. There you go. Mindfreak have this control, but X5 is still going to keep controlling, going to try and keep controlling over on this hard point. They're going to be contesting this one with only 10 seconds remaining. Now, with the next hard point over on green, it's not really going to be too much of a travel time, but you see that they're spawned all the way over at elbow. They're going to now need to move and rotate over, whereas the team Mindfreak, they've already got to play there. It's going to be Buzzin who is going to be onto this hard point, and even though he's going to get contested through the side, his teammate was there in that position ready to be able to pick off these kills. So now X5 are going to need to rely off the spawn breaks to be able to try and contest this hard point. We'll see if it's about to work out though with 2 players in this hard point. Make that 3. 1 player will drop. Beaston will fall. The remaining 3 players are in there. Make that only 1 player remaining of that initial spawn push is who also gets shut down. So this is what I was talking about, of those off the spawn breaks. If you can't just rely, you can't push it off overall, 1 player dies and then the rest just seem to slip off there because you're relying off your numbers to go for those pushes. Now with 24 seconds remaining, they still need to be going for these contests. It's a 5-point game at the moment, and you are going to be seeing Shox try to go for these kills. He will get taken down. You got Beaston right now. He'll get dropped. Damage. Let's see what he can do. He's going to be in the buy-lab. He's going to be setting up for this next hard point in 10 seconds. And because of the fact that they are only 1 point and counting difference, they need to rely on every second they can get, so they need to rely on these early setups. They've got 2 players in this next hardpoint. Make that 3, and they did a great job at securing that last time round in the first time we went to this Bio Lab hardpoint. So we'll see if they can do it again. We've got Shockskin buzzing contesting here against Fate and Izze. Players are just going to constantly be going into this hardpoint straight off the break. 8-point difference at the moment as Fate and Izze are going to be holding the fort. Let's jump forward with some of the Mindfreak players. Players contesting through this ice side as well. And there's going to be Fighter trying to get a couple of shots in. He'll get taken down. Let's see what Dens can do as he goes in for the contest. He'll get shut down. We do have Shocks now trying to get a couple of shots in, and he'll get taken, but Buzzin is there for the contest. He'll pick off one, and Shocks will get another as well. He's looking for the third. He tries to dash to the side, but he'll get taken down. Still in contention because Dens has managed to go in the way, and Shocks and Izze will now be fighting this one out. Still 219 points to 201. It's mathematically impossible for Mindfreak to catch back up in this map, therefore making it Exile5's first map on the board. And what a map was right here for this map number 1 in our grand final of the CGAWACS pay-to-play ODC number 4. That is Exile5's map, and you'll see here the round ending kill cam to secure this one up. Fate taking down Shocks here. And I mean, look at that. Fate on 34, 34 for damage, 24 for Izze. Beaston on 39 kills as well. We had 2 40 bombs out of Mindfreak. Fighter and Dens. Shocks on 30, and then 17 from Buzzin. Captures and defends all the way around. And that will just secure this map number 1. A crazy map number 1. 222 points to 203. And that's only map number 1 in this best out of 5 series, with the potential of going to a best of 11 if Exile5 take it out. We'll take a short commercial break, and we'll be back soon with map 2, a Search and Destroy in the series right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here for map number 2, Search and Destroy Riot, in our CGAWACS pay-to-play ODC number 4 grand final matchup between Plantronics.Mindfreak and Exile5.T1 Dotters. Keep in mind, this is a pay-to-play competition. Teams paid to compete in this event, so as such, they have a little bit of a prize to be fighting for as well. So we had 11 teams overall. We did have a total prize pool of $420. That's $300 for first place, and then $120 for second place as well. So both of these teams have guaranteed themselves a little bit in cash money for themselves, but they still need to win to be able to get themselves at least that first, to get that first place and get that majority prize. The reason why I am stalling is because they did have to end the game, and we do need to end that and get back into it. So apart from that, we will be seeing we'll be seeing what they can do in the Search and Destroy for map number 2. So we've got, for those lineups, if you missed it, Damage, Izze, Beaston, and Fate taking on Buzzin, Dens, Fighter, and Shocks. You might notice that Chileans isn't in the lineup, but that is because the X5 team are actually using their Gold Coast Does Play lineup to play in this competition. So that's Beaston in place of Chileans, whereas the Mindfreak team, they're going to be using their normal call-up as always. Remember to join the conversation via Twitter. Use the hashtag CGAWACS, and let us know, who do you think will take it out? Will it be Mindfreak? Will it be Exile5? The way this series will go is that it starts off as an initial best of 5 because neither of these teams played each other earlier on in the bracket, in that winner's bracket. Because of that, it starts off as an initial best of 5. If Mindfreak take out the first best of 5, that'll be the series done and dusted because Mindfreak have not lost yet in the series. If, however, Exile5 come back and win that first best of 5, the series will then extend into a best of 11 with those scores carrying over. As such, you can think of it as Mindfreak being then knocked into that loser's bracket, having lost the series, and then things go from there, and obviously our continuation rules apply. So that's the way the series will work out. So if you want a quick series, you want to be going for Mindfreak. If you want a long, extensive series to go all the way to a map 11, you want to be going behind the Exile5 bandwagon, because we're going to now be entering into Search and Destroy Riot between these two teams. And, I'm really keen to see how these guys will play it out. Remember, once again, to let me know who you think will take it out via Twitter, via the stream chat. Let's jump into the game, though. Exile5 lead 1-0 in the series after a 222 point to 203 map victory there on that hardpoint Biolab. But we're on Search and Destroy Riot, and we are on board with the guys from X5. Izze with the bomb in hand. We'll see what he can do. They'll be able to pick off the first kill early on Dens there. Shutting him down was a Fate, as Izze will be just looking over into this fire side. Let's turn on some COD vision on for you all as well, as we do have Fighter going to be looking to be the one to contest it. we do seemingly have a couple of players there behind as well as Fate and Beast and pick off more kills. So Buzzard's going to be the last one alive, of course, over onto his defensive round. And he's going to be over onto his A side of the map. But it does seem like X5 are rotating over to this B side. And yeah, we are going to be seeing what Buzzin can do. Can he make a 1v4 clutch a reality to open up this search and destroy, right? Because I'm really interested to see if he will be able to do it. And you know, currently at the moment, it does seem like X5 are planting this bomb, as you can see from that minimap, and now the confirmation over onto this B side of the map. So right now, Buzzin is going to need to rotate. He's going to be going through the prison's second of things, and he's going to see one. So he's going to get a couple of shots in. He's not going to be able to pick up the kill. The second player goes to contest. The second shot gets the tags, but not the actual kill itself. And there we go. Finally, Buzzin does get shut down, and yeah, he's going to be taken down in the end. So I'm going to post the hashtag in the stream chat for those wondering. And yeah, right now we do have Fate taking the kill there on that round of the kill cam. So you're able to see that, and you are able to you know, to see that first round victory. Once again, the hashtag, if you wanted to put in your predictions, hashtag CGAWACS. What that stands for is CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series. So yeah, right now on the attacking round is going to be Mindfreak. Let's see what they can do. A little bit of a mishap there at spawn for getting the bomb, but Shox goes back to pick that one up. Buzzin is going to be having this more thermal scope, and he's going to be over onto that elbow as well, where we have Shox going to be over on top of Aircon with that sniper once again. And that's one thing I've noticed from the Mindfreak team that we saw in that earlier series in that winners bracket final. Regardless of the map, the Search and Destroy does consist of a lot of snipers as well, running with that overkill perk. I do normally see at least 2 to 3 players running with that, depending on the map as well, and it does seem to really be working out for them. This time round, though, it doesn't seem to be the case. Regardless of you know, their weapons that they're using, they're just not being able to be able to take down those kills. So it doesn't seem to be very very good for them at this current stage, having lost 2 maps, sorry, 2 rounds, and haven't really, you know, taken out that first map. But Fate on your round of the kill cam again, 5-0 for him right now. Izzy is still yet to get a kill, but he's also yet to get a death, and you know, you have his teammates yet to die as well. So 2-0 for Beast and damage on 1-0. You have the plant though for Izzy. You got to keep that in mind. And Mindfreak currently, all yet to get a single point on the board, regardless if that's, you know, an assist, a kill, a plant, a defuse. They just haven't been able to do too much, and Fate's going to answer back with another early kill to bring him to 6-0. I just want to stick on board with him because I want to see how high he can get this counter on a search and destroy. It's the 3rd round currently, and he's on a 6 streak. Now he's got the variable zoom, or just the normal scope on his gun right now, and he's going to be searching for these players. Buzzin's going to be there on that 3rd roof though, and you see he's trying to pull out that kill with that sniper, and he's going to be trying to contest him, but he's going to back over into the corner. Now Shox is going to be there. Did he see him just there? It doesn't seem to be the case, and there we go. He got shot down. Shox with that double kill. Izzy is going to have this bomb. He's going to be chasing Shox there, and he will be able to take him down. So Buzzin once again in the last in a clutch situation needed. He will be able to get one. Can he get the second? He gets a couple of shaking shots, and no, he'll get taken down, and it'll be damage, I do believe, with that end. And I want to see it from his perspective because of the fact that we're on board with Buzzin. So we saw his perspective. Let's see Damage's perspective. He went for a reload. He then got shot at. He backed over to the next level. That might have surprised Buzzin a little bit by the fluid motion over into that next railing, and then he was able to pick off those kills. It was bleeding red. A butterfly could have landed on him, and he would have got taken down. But that didn't seem to be the case. There was no butterflies around, and right now that becomes 3-0. Exile5.T1 and just on a tear right now, as we'll see if Mindfreak can answer back. Let's see if they can maybe make get a rounds for themselves right now. They worked out well last round. They got a couple of kills, but now they need to focus on getting a couple of rounds to tie things back up before it goes past the point of no return. Shox will be able to pick off a double kill there, as we do have the bomb being planted by Dens over onto this A side. So a nice early planting is definitely a great thing, and they were able to pick off kills as well. Let's jump on board with XL5's team members. You got Damage and just Damage, it seems. Damage taking on the World as he picked off one and then got taken down. Now, they were able to get their first map on first round on the board, so that's definitely what, you know, as I said at the beginning, what they needed to get for this round. For this round to start on up, they needed to make some plays really. And they did just that. They were able to get that bomb down early. They were able to pick off the first 2 kills before they even got that bomb down, or simultaneously as they got that bomb down. Then they were able to pick off those last 2 remaining kills. They dropped a player, but they got the round. And you know, they just need to focus on more rounds like those to be able to come back in this overall map. And I mean, that if they can continue that going on, not only on offense though, if they can do that on defense at the same time. We're going to have a map on our hands right now, ladies and gentlemen, as we do have Izzo on your screen. Shox will be able to take down Beaston. So it does seem like they're regaining that previous flair that we do know Mindfreak to normally have. Izzo though will shut down Dents, former teammates, as you do have him into a 3v3 situation right now. So it's Fate, Izzo, and Damage taking on Shox, Buzzin, and Fighter. Let's see, still on board with Izzy as he does have the bomb in hand, and see if he can make any moves for his team, if which direction they sort of want to go for. Because around the matter, he's smack bang in the middle of the map. So will he go over to the B side? Will he go over to the A side? Looks like it might be favouring over to his B, but he is checking over through his fire side. He will get taken down, so that leaves Fate in a little bit of an uncomfortable situation in a 1v3 at this current stage. So he's got a 1v3s up against Shox, Buzzin, and Fighter, the initial trio from the Mindfreak team. And they're trying to get a couple of shots in. So he's going to get one. He goes for a second. He wasn't able to get tagged on. He was getting sandwiched by the last two remaining players. That's going to be another Mindfreak round. So that's going to be 3-2. That's going to be another consecutive round to Mindfreak. And it seems like Mindfreak aren't out of this just yet, because they are just continuing to play the way we know both these teams can constantly play out. We've had high points for both these two teams. We've had low points for both these two teams. But this Search and Destroy is still too early to tell who will be able to take it out, just by how dramatically this game has changed from those first two rounds to these next couple. We're entering into round number 6 now, and I can't give you a prediction of to who's going to be able to take out this map. Now, Denz has the bomb. He's going to be going over onto this prison side of things. He's going to be able to have, to try and have his teammates to assist him. Fighter will be able to take down Izzy. And you do notice Denz, with in this prison side, he's going to have one teammate there supporting him. That's going to be Fighter, who was able to pick up that kill earlier. Buzzin able to take out a nice long shot there with the sniper off, with that Morse, taking down Fate, bringing it into a 4v2 situation. Once again, they're going to be looking to get this bomb down now that they've got two players down. Going to be having a little bit of a contest on the other side of the map, though. There's going to be Damage trying to get a couple of shots over onto that third. He's going to be contested here, and will he be able to pick up that kill? He's searching for him. He really has no idea where this player is. I mean, to be honest, neither do I. He's going to get taken down. His teammate gets taken down, and yeah, that is going to be 3-3. Both teams have managed to get 3 consecutive rounds. Both teams have lost 3 consecutive rounds. And yeah, that is going to be your round in the kill cam there by Fighter, rocking the Call of Duty Championship emblem, player card, whatever it's called, for himself. And we're going to be entering now into round number 7 with an even scoreboard. Let's see how these guys can play this one now. It is going to be Exile5 with the attack. They've just come off 3 consecutive rounds losses after taking out those first 3. So we'll see if they can change their momentum like Mindfreak changed it a couple of rounds ago. Now, we do have them pushing forward. They're playing aggressively. Beaston's going to be there as well. He's going to be able to pick off kills. Damage takes down 1, as you saw initially, as Shox takes down Fate. So they've still got the numbers, but it's only a 3v2 situation instead of the normal 4v2 that we have been seeing Mindfreak actually take capitalization on in these last 3 rounds. Now, with that, it is going to be Izzy with this bomb. He's going to be over onto this B side, but he's not really wanting to commit to this B side bomb. He's going to be rotating over it instead of outside through that office, back over through the bus side, and is going to be going to this A street. Now he's going to be checking that bus. There is normally a player that likes to sit there, but as you can see, there's dead bodies. So that does seem to have failed for whichever player was located there. And he's just going to be creeping up on this bomb site. Now, some of the players that are located there, that is going to be Shox, who does get one before getting shot at, still managing to get out of there. The bomb has been planted, and Izzy is going to be waiting through that corner. Now, he's not going to be in the building itself, but he's going to be just right there on the steps. And I don't think anyone's really going to check to be able to call that one, to be able to kill that person. You'd never expect someone to be there. And then I have no idea where that last player was that took out Buzzin. So we're about to find out here on our round-ending kill cam. Let's see it in just a moment when it does want to appear that is going to be Izzy. There you go. So we saw that first kill, but from the opposing perspective. I thought actually he went back in there, but apparently not. He was over into those stairs. He just went around. Buzzin just unfortunately had the COD timing not to be able to see him on his screen. And right there, Exile5 take the lead once again. Will it be 3 more consecutive rounds though? That is the question. Or will it be going back to what we'd like to see most, a round-for-round basis? Or at least 2 consecutive rounds, and force a round 11. Because that's what I'm waiting for to end out this great map. I want to see a round 11 to close this one. And, let's jump aboard with our attacking team as I swapped off them momentarily. But I just actually want to know, Exile5, the interesting strategy here. They're pushing around. They're going all the way around for a little bit of a flankeroo. And it does seem to have worked for them for that first kill. They're able to take down Buzzin. And now they're going to be playing a little bit more passive here as they search for more players. The call out was there from Izzy. That allowed Damage to be able to push on up to the aircon and be able to take down Fighter. So 4v2 situation. Den's with the bomb though, and Den's is going to be the last one alive. So he's got the scope. He will get out scoped by his former duo damage. And that's going to be 5-3. So we're now on map point right now. And that is going to bring us into a 5-3 round. You see that round in the kill cam there by damage, rocking the Moors with the thermal scope, and 5-3. I mean, once again, can it be another 3 consecutive rounds, or will it be that 2 for 2 that I ideally just holding on to see if it will come out and happen? Let's jump on board though with the attacking team to potentially close it out. This map, in this overall map itself, got Fate on your screen. Going to be cooking out one of the frag grenades. Did get taken out. It just turns around, of course, and he will take down Dens, who I do believe had that trophy running potentially. Either way, that nade's going to bounce back, and he's going to get taken down there by Buzzer, as he didn't have enough time to really pull out his gun to be able to pick off that kill. A couple of shots over from third, and that's going to be Fighter taking down one. Beeson will be trying to get shots on one. Beeson does take down Shocks in return. Damage is going to be cooking up a grenade for a third, but the player has actually pushed up quite far more aggressively than he probably would have anticipated that he planned that nade to go for, and play's going to be over on that flank. So back into a 2v2 we go. Izzy and Beeson taking on Buzzin and Fighter. We do have, I do believe, Izzy spotting one. Buzzin was able to take down Beeson, so now it's a 1v2 situation. There we go. The left right good night. Buzzin gets put down. And Izzy is going to be in a 1v1. He's up against a Fighter. And let's see if he'll be able to make something happen. Fighter's going to be located all the way back at that corner building. And Izzy now has to choose. Does he want to go A? Does he want to go B? Which way will he go? And we're about to find out. He's just over on that back prison basketball court area. Looking like he might be favoring over onto this A side of things. And Fighter, will he just be patient or will he wait it out? Izzy, of course, doesn't know where he is. He's going to be searching for him. And he's going to be running out of time to get this bomb plant down regardless. So there we go. He's actually not going to have time to plant this bomb. Fighter was on the complete other side of the map. That could have been the plant down easy. Of course, you know, no insult to him, but you know, he obviously didn't know where he was like we did. But he just left it to the last minute to go for that bomb plant. And I mean, he had basically 30 seconds to set that one up. And yeah, that was that with Mindfreak being able to take that there out. So they're still in this map right here. And we are going to be having Buzzin taking down Beast, and Shocks will be able to take down Fate as well. We got Dens. You know, he did have the bomb, but he planted that successfully. This is round 10, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Searching through right. Fighter I'm on board with as he's just circling around. He will get taken down. So that's going to make it now into a 2v3 situation. 2 with X5, the 3 with Mindfreak. And you're going to be having Izzy and Damage. Let's see what they can do to maybe get themselves this map win right now in this round. He's going to activate his Exo Mutant. Does have one nade in the back pocket, keep in mind, but he's now the last one alive. Spots one on the top of the green side there, but he will get shut down. That's a 5-5. It does seem like the COD gods heard my prayers, because we're going to a round 11 at the end of that one, and I couldn't be more excited. We had 3 straight consecutive rounds from X5, 3 straight consecutive rounds from Plantronics.Mindfreak, and then went 2 consecutive rounds to Exile5, then 2 for Mindfreak, and right now we're on to a round 11. Let's see how this will play up next, with the attacking rounds going in favor of Mindfreak. Shocks 11-7. Fate going, you know, at one stage he was going 6-0, mind you. Now he's going 9-7. So Buzzin getting tags with the sniper shot. He's forced to back out of there. He'll get taken down. A nice aggressive push there out of the team of the team of Exile5 to push back Mindfreak. Mindfreak in return will take down one. Shocks will try to get the sniper shot there on Beaston. He misses 2 shots. Beaston's trying to get a couple more shots out by, I believe, either the ASM1 or the bow. Could be completely wrong. And there you go. It was the bow in the end. So I was right the second time. And we do have the Shocks still with that sniper, still going to be watching that angle. Dens was able to take down Beaston, so it's now 3v2. Still could go either way, though, as they are searching for these players. Because we can't see with the mini, but there's going to be a player over onto that 3rd level. The other one's going to be all far across to that B side, as Shocks does have this bomb in hand. Of course, he did pick it up from his, I do believe his teammates at Body Buzz, but I could be wrong by that as well. 34 seconds to make a play. as those players are favouring over to that B side. Exile5 to go ahead and watch that over on their defensive round. They could have an opening to plant over onto this A side, but will that player now rotate over? And that player specifically is Ize. Sorry, Fate will be able to take down Dent. Ize is now going to be checking this bomb side itself. Will he check this one? No, he won't be able. He's not actually going to go for check for this, and he's now going to be slowly checking it. And there we go. He went for the second time as well, and he got taken down. Fate now in a 1v1 situation. He took down Shox. He's going to see him over on top pick, and Final will take him down, and it'll be 6-5. Right now, the third consecutive round for Mindfreak. My heart is beating out of that one. So do the players as well. Look at Fighter right now. I was expecting a player to be there. The second he spotted one, he got the shots out, and he was able to take him down. But Ize, earlier on with that COD timing, just didn't really work to his favor. And just like that, that is going to be that map to Mindfreak. They're going to tie up the overall series 6-5. Tie up the overall series 1-1 after a 6-5 search and destroy Riot victory. And what a game that was. Of course, coming up next will be a capture the flag. That will be capture the flag on retreat. So stay tuned, because we've got plenty of action left in this grand final. Right, we'll be back right after this commercial break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series Pay-to-Play ODC number 4 grand final here between Plantronics.Mindfreak and Exile5.T1. Currently, the overall series score is tied at 1 apiece here between these two teams. We had a crazy hard point game. Exile5 were able to take that out, 222-203. Then a search and destroy happened, and Mindfreak were able to clutch out a victory, 6-5. The overall series 1-1. Capture the flag up now on retreat. Let's see how these two teams can handle this one. We're on board with Fighter off the break here. COD Vision on for you all as well. Player's going to be over onto that pool side. He's going to try and get a couple of shots in. He's going to have a player to his left there as well. He predicted that right. He just wasn't able to pick off that kill. Now, Buzzer will fall the same with Ize, and these teams are going to try and fight for that possession, but it is going to be a Fate who has the biggest advantage to try and grab a flag. He'll then get taken down. Damage is, Beeson is now going to be there. He's going to take down one second player. He's going to be in his side as well. He's going to jump up, and unfortunately, nearly proved to be a bit more of a resource and to be able to pick off that kill, but unfortunately, he just wasn't able to get the accuracy enough needed to get those tags that he needed to pick off that kill. He got some, but just wasn't able to get completely the full amount. Now, we do have a couple of players down from either team as they are trying to fight for this possession. It is going to be now, at the same time, both teams managing to get these flags for the respective teams as Fate tries to go and contest Fighter. Fate will get shut down. So, Fate will get shut down as Fighter gets shut down. In return, the flag has been returned, and Ize is going to be running this flag and will try to make something happen, but then gets contested and then gets the flag returned. Now, we've seen these two high-caliber teams both going to LA at the end of the month, both duking it out right now, and both showing us why they earned those spots and why they're arguably two of the best teams Australia and New Zealand has to offer. And right now, Fate is going to be running this flag. He's going to be over onto this pool side, and he's going to be over onto this jump up. Now, he's going to have a couple players there to contest him, and we'll be seeing over onto this turtle side. Fighter's going to be there. Unfortunately, Fate wasn't able to get the shots across. Fighter will pick up the flag. The flag should be returned. Fighter's going to be going for this run. Because all 4 members from Exile5 have been taken down, it's going to be a good run for Fighter. He's going to only have one player there to contest with him, and that player is going to be Damage, but he needs to be keeping an eye out because Damage, he has an opportunity to go for this one, but he wasn't able to get there in time. Now, he did take out 2 players in return, though, and he's able to pick off that flag. Now, with that, his teammate Fate was able to pick off 1 kill, so he's now going to be running this flag. He's going to be going through this bar side. He does get shut down, though, so the flag has been returned, and right now, we are going to be seeing the spawn glitch happen, which makes me not unable to really change players, but there we go. We do have these two teams still fighting out. Now going over to this turtle side position. It will get picked up there by Shock. Shock's wanting to prove to Fighter that he can get a flag in on the board as well. Let's see them run over onto this pool side. He's going to be not contested by any single player from Exile5. He's going to be able to get an easy flag cap, making the lead 2-0 and just increasing that for themselves. That's 2.5 minutes down. 2.5 minutes remaining in just the first half of this capture the flag on retreat. Let's see Shocks right now getting a couple of hits into Damage. He won't be able to pick up the kill in the air. No, yes he does. Damage wants to go and contest and have a piece of Shocks. Shocks gives him more than what he bargained for, and just like that, They were able to pick off a 2 kills there for Shocks, going on a 4 streak at the moment to just try and increase this one. Now he does get shut down in the end. 2 players down for Mindfreak. 2 players still up, trying to make something happen over on this pool side. Dens swapping over to him, now over into the lobby. We'll have a couple players to deal with over on defense, but he's going to get contested. He's going to get shot from the side. Beaston will get taken down as well, and we do have Fate actually going for this pickup. So let's jump on board with him and see what he can possibly do. There we go, shots out. He'll then fall after being able to pick off 1 damage, and Izzy and Buzzin and Fate picking off kills there. Beaston making another one for his name as well, as Izzy will have this flag. So he's going to be going for this run. He's going to be over into this jump up. Tried to jump, but it ran out of juice there in his exosuit. Was able to get there in the end. Was able to go for this flag cap. Nearly missed it, or did miss it the first time, but was able to get there in the end. And just like that, 2-1 becomes the overall map count here. 2-1 with Shocks pulling this flag for Mindfreak. He's deciding which way he wants to go through, slipping in and out of Hotel right here. He's going to maybe go for a tan right now on the side of the pool, but he's going to take out a couple of players first as he looks for the second. Now, we'll be able to do so. You notice he's going the complete opposite direction, but he doesn't care because he's able to pick off those kills. With that, he's able to open up that advantage. No one's going to be able to contest him. That's going to make it 3-1, and that's 56 seconds remaining in this first half of play right now between these two teams. Now, we have Shocks, Fighter, and Dens. Make that just Shocks and Dens. Make that just Dens left alive here in this play as they try to move on forward for another play. Dens will be able to take that one, but Fate and Damage will now try to push up through this pool side. Now, one of his teammates will spawn on there, make the 2 of his teammates spawning there on that side as well. So now one of them is going to be focused on the defense. The other ones are going to be pushing forward to try and maybe get another cap in before the half ends. Of course, it is 3-1, so there's 2 flags down. If they can make it at least a 1 score difference, I think they'll be happy with that one. But Shocks and Fate will pick up the flags respectively. Now, Shock is just running loops around the entire hotel side. So he's just completely duping everyone with a delay on that icon indicator. He's just running circles, and I mean, if they can get that flag back, he's going to have an easy flag capture for himself. But it does seem like that's going to be the stalemate for this half, unless Dens can make something happen. He'll get the shots off, but he won't be able to pick up the kill. He'll get shut down, and that will be the half-time score between these two. 3-1 at the moment between these guys. And, in the overall map count, overall series score is 1-1. And, I mean, Beaston, let's see him on this round in the kill cam, being able to pick off the shots there on Shocks that he needed. Unfortunately, not getting there quick enough. Not enough time remaining for the overall, return to happen. But let's see what these guys can do in this second half. So we've got 2 captures for Shocks. We've got 1 for Fighter. We've got 1 for Izzy. The overall map count is the overall map count is 1-1. The overall score count in this map is 3-1, as you can see there by the scoreboards above on your screens. Shocks will be able to open up with that first blood, taking down Beast. The Fighter will get shut down there by Izzy. Shocks makes it a double to take down Damage, and he'll be going for this flag pickup as well. Unfortunately, getting denied shortly before he managed to reach that overall flag itself. Now, Fate will be picking up this flag. He's going to be going through Hotel, and he's going to have 1 player from Mindfreak there to contest him. A couple of shuffling here and there, but he got taken down in the end. And Fighter, on the opposite end of things, is going to be going for his run himself. He's over onto that jump up already, and he should be able to get this cap in. He did have a couple of players waiting to really contest him, but they didn't get there quick enough to really stop him from actually being able to get that cap. And that's going to make it 4-1. That's going to make Mindfreak increase their lead to a 3-cap lead. And Fighter and Dens just tearing up that kill feed. Of course, for those a little bit unsure on the kill feed, getting a little bit confused, think of the kill feed and the leaderboard as completely flipped. So Sentinel team will be red on the overall kill feed, and Atlas team will be blue. So flip that around, and you should be right on that regards. And as we're going to be seeing Dens and Buzzin from Mindfreak, but we'll swap on over to the Exile5 team. Let's see what the guys, what they can really do. They're going to be need to be the ones to get 3 flag caps into at least guarantee an overtime to go from there. But on board with Izzy, as he was able to pick off the kill there on Fighter. We also did have a kill there, I believe, from Fate, as he took down one of the players from Mindfreak. They're going to be pushing through Hotel now, Izzy, and he's going to have a couple of his teammates over onto that turtle as well. Now, shots happen for 1, as he'll be able to take down Shocks. He knows this is going to be a second player, then he will be able to take him out. Easy as that, and he looks for the third, and he will be able to get that one. The flag is still dropped at the jump up. He'll pick that one up. He'll be running it through over onto this pool side, and he'll be trying to go in for another cap in. Now, one player is going to be there to contest, and that is going to be Shocks. Shocks trying to go for the pickup instead of trying to be sneaky, and because of that, that flag has been returned. Buzzin is there though. Buzzin gets the kill. Buzzin gets taken. Fate will pick up the flag. Fate will return the flag. Fate will capture the flag. It's all about Fate at the moment, because you know what? He team killed his teammate as he tried to take down Buzzin. that was just wanted to point that one out there. And yeah, just like that, 3 minutes on the clock, 4-2 becomes the overall map scoreline here, as we do have Beasted getting shut down. Let's see what Fate can do right now, as we do have Damage taking down Buzzard, Fighter, and Shocks picking off kills as well. Fate is going to be over on the turtle, and he's going to be waiting for Shocks to come into his line of sight. But Shocks is fighting a nice rock to go and crawl under, providing a little bit of cover, but he does get taken down momentarily. You can't avoid death there, Shocks, as Fighter also picks a fight. Damage will take down another, and Fate will try to go to the turtle for a little bit of cover. Now, he does get denied with that request, and he does fall to his death at the same time. Still 2 minutes 20 remaining here in this game, and we are going to be having these two teams. I mean, 2 minutes 15. This is where it gets interesting. 2 caps the difference. Mindfreak haven't really been able to play that attacking aggressive role because of X5's really relentless assault. That being said, they're able to take down 3 out of the 4 players there. Damage is the last one alive for a moment. He just needed to regen his health a little bit over onto that hotel barricade. And yeah, his team's going to respawn, and his team's now going to try and support him. But Mindfreak have now been able to escape that little bit of a block that X5 had set. Go over to their pool rocks, go over to play that attacking game for themselves, and now X5 are going to be needing to to play a little bit of that attacking game for themselves. Fighter's going to be running, sorry, defensive game for themselves. As Fighter's going to be running this offense, he's going to die, but he's going to pass the torch over to his teammate and the flag, of course. The metaphorical torch and the literal flag as he tries to go in for another capture. He will be able to do so. That's going to make it 5-2, and that's going to be 80 seconds remaining in this capture, the flag between these two. So Fate, he did have the flag for a moment. 3 of the players from Mindfreak are down. Buzzard's going to be the last one alive in that regard. Let's jump on board with him. Try to get a couple of shots in. He'll get taken down. Let's jump on board with Izzy now as he tries to run with his flag. He's going to be over onto this pool side of things, and now he'll be going over onto the into the lobby side, sorry. And he will be able to get this capture in. That's going to make it 5-3. So once again, 2 caps the difference from from definitely a big score deficit with 55 seconds remaining. It is mathematically possible to go in for these captures, but they need to work on it now, and they can have a little bit of time remaining to force that overtime. They do not want to leave it to the last minute. They need to get these kills. They need to get these runs. And let's see if Izzy can make this a reality. He needs to reload. He's going to pull out the combat knife. And will he go for this reload? It does seem like he will. And now his team's going to be going, or at least trying to be going, for a little bit of a flag run. Now they're focusing on these kills, but they need to focus on these runs because there's only 32 seconds remaining. They can barely get 2 flag runs in at this rate. And they need to just hurry. They need to go on maximum speed right now. If they have overclock now, it would be the best time to use it. But unfortunately, it's all out for them. One player's still going to be there to contest here from the Mindfreak team. But Izzy should be able to slide in for this capture. Now they need to go in for a straight relay. Is any players in a position to go and do so? It doesn't seem like they will. That is going to be the map. Mindfreak take out a 5-4 map, a victory to take the lead in this series, 2-1. Their second consecutive map, and what a map it is just now. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. These two teams don't want to let me even get a breath in for this one, and we'll see what these guys can possibly do. For the next map, the map of Uplink, the Uplink Biolab. And yeah, that is going to be map number 4, potentially the last map as well in this overall ODC. Of course, to secure themselves $300 for first place. But we'll take a quick break and we'll be back soon with map 4, Uplink on Biolab. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Astro Championship Series Grand Final for the pay-to-play ODC number 4. This is Plantronics.Mindfreak taking on Exile5.T1. And once again, this is map 4. The series is 2-1 for Mindfreak right now. And if they can take out one more map out of potentially the remaining 2 in this initial best of 5, then that could be the series done and dusted. However, Exile5 have a little bit more of a longer road ahead of them for this one, because they not only need to win this initial best of 5, but then the series will extend into a best of 11, and then they have that up-road struggle as well. Right now, though, Shocks is going to be throwing the ball in for that first point capture of this game, as you are going to be seeing what these guys can, from Exile5 can possibly do, because they're backed up against the fence. So they now need to get this ball control. They can't allow Mindfreak to really make those plays and those easy captures that they just did, and Damage Beast and Damage once again able to pick off those kills. You got Fate right now going to be rolling over into where Yellow would normally be, trying to go through those containers and those carriages and I don't even know where Carriage is from, but all 4 players got taken down there out of Exile5, and you know, Dan is going to have this ball in his hands. Shox is going to be running on point. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if he's going to be going for a pass in there to Shox, and Shox is just going to dash on in, get that 2-pointer, and make the lead 3-0. So it's definitely a nice move there by them, and we're going to be seeing what they can possibly do. Exile5, I'm still sticking on board with it because they need to be the ones, and they're currently the ones with that ball control, but they still, you know, need some points on the board. Now, it's only been 90 seconds in this game, so I can't be giving them too much of a rough time, but you know, they definitely need to be worried by it now and try to make some some surprising plays against Mindfreak, so they don't expect it, and so they can make something happen. Because so far we've been seeing some crazy games where the maps have just been won by a couple of points, a couple of rounds, a couple of captures, and I definitely do see it being the same here in this one. So if they can take out a convincing one that could lead the momentum into that search and destroy. Either way, we're going to be having Buzzin with this ball. He's going to be running it over to this green side of the map. He's going to pass the ball there to Dens, but it does seem like he caught the corner and it did fall back a little. 3 of the players have been taken down from that one. Beeston, of course, going to be picking this one up. He's going to be going for a little bit of a run here. Going to be contested though. He doesn't seem to bother him. Can he go in? No, he didn't go for the throw. He tried to go for that 2-pointer and he did get denied, denying his team of their first points of that game. Fate tried to pick it up. He'll get taken out. Fighter will now use his life to throw it outside the map with 2 minutes 38 on the clock right now. 3-0 is the overall scoreline. Let's find someone a little bit more interesting right now, and that is going to be Fighter. As he takes down 1, Shox will take down a second. Gas containers in 5, blown up the ball back to its initial spawn location. Denzel will have this one, and he's going to be running it over onto the blue roofs. Fighter is there as well. He's going to pass it over to Fighter. Fighter's going to be looking to, he was looking to go in for that capture, but unfortunately the ball just didn't make it to him. It bounced off that ramp area, and then it bounced back, forcing him to go and get it. As he did that, he got taken down. Right now you have Buzzin going to be contesting 2 of the players from Exile5. One of the players he'll be able to get an assist on, but then he'll get taken down by a second player, as Dens will be able to get this one. He's not going to be contested because of the fact that they just completely wiped out Exile5, and that's going to make it 5-0 with 1 minute 50 still left on the clock. And it does seem like, from what we've seen so far in these first 3 minutes, that the uplink game type seems to be favouring Mindfreak over Exile5, especially uplink on Biolab. They seem to be playing it definitely very, very well. And now Damage is going to be going for this long throw out. Unfortunately, not being able to connect, and you know, the ball slowly sliding back over through that snow side to stay in play. It's going to be picked up there by Buzzin though, and Buzzin is going to be going into red to his death apparently, because 3 of the players from Mindfreak have been taken out. Make that all 4 players, but Shox has respawned. He's going over to the elbow though, so I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to stop them, and he's not, which means that Fate will be able to get their first 2 points on the board for Exile5, making it into a 5-2 overall point count between these two. Now, there's 65 seconds remaining in this half. We've got Dens right now in with the overall ball in hand. He's going to be going for this throw-in. He will be able to get that capture down, and that's going to make it 6-2. So they're tripling the score of Exile5 at the moment, as you do have Fighter on your screens. You have Buzzin picking off the kill there on 1, Beaston and Fate picking off kills, as well as Fighter and Dens trying to go all around the place, getting these kills all across the board. The kill feed lining up blue and red, even in reverse, and that is making them have control of this ball right now. I do believe he either trying to go just for it to regain his health, or he tried to pass it and hit the door frame, bouncing back at it. Either way, Fate has this ball in control. He's going to get shown the back, and Beaston will be able to get this ball out and go for this throw-in to get another point in on the board for them. Now with 20 seconds remaining, it's only double the score out here, and it's only 6 points to 3. So they have plenty of time in this second half to maybe make some plays here in this one. And yeah, we are going to be having 6-3, 7 seconds remaining, and Dens with the ball in hand. Let's see if he can, is in a position to really go for a throw. It doesn't seem to be the case. So that's going to be the halftime scoreline, 6-3. And you are going to be having with these 2 teams the halftime and the round and the kill cam. It always gets me every time. It always do see that halftime interval between between the end of the actual half and the round and the kill cam, because it doesn't always have a set time of being delayed. It's always a little bit random. Sometimes it might be short, sometimes it might be extended, and it always seems to like to mess with me. So while it does find a little bit of humor in that, we're going to be going into our second half here of our uplink Biolab, potentially our final map in the series, potentially the stepping stone for Exile5 to turn this into a best of 11 series. Either way, We're on board with Exile5. We're on board with Damage as he tries to go for a kill, but only ends up with his death there. Dens will pick up that ball early on. I do believe he passed it over to Shox. You pass it over to Buzzin. Either way, that's what I was just following the icon out. And you are going to be having a couple of contests there. His teammates, they're going to be coming out through orange to contest that one. 3 players down, and Buzzin is just going to be able to go in. Fails the jump, but is able to go in the end to be able to get those points on the board. So that's going to make it 8 points to 3. 4 minutes 20 on this clock here, and I mean that time is just going to be ticking along for Exile5, and it's just going to be like their heartbeat. It's just going to be pacing down, and they're going to be just trying to make things count in the time required. Now, with this, we're going to be seeing the team from Exile5 is going to be having this ball, able to get out of the shots of Buzzin to stay out alive, passes the ball back to himself so he can just stay alive and regenerate a little bit of health, but he will get shut down in the end with that time that it took to do so. So right now, we're going to be having Shox getting taken down. The fist from Fate will just go to a little bit of a fist fight against Dens, shutting him down, giving him the left, right, good night. But it has allowed Shox to be going in for these runs, to be going in for more points on the board. Now, I thought he actually missed the shot out after a moment because I saw the points go on the scoreboard, but he had the ball still in his hands. And right now, Dens is just going to be throwing the ball out over into open season here on this snow side. And it's going to be picked up there by Damage in the end because, of course, Dens got taken down. So now as they try to make their way forward, Damage will be over onto this green side. He will get shut down. Ball was in hand, and he tried to go for a little bit of a dash to go for the fight, the fist fight, but just wasn't able to get there quick enough. Ran out of juice, and Buzzin going to be going for some more 2-pointers here. Going to be running. Does seem to not want to jump past the steps. He likes to be running down the steps, and then the second he gets down to that final step, he uses it as a momentum boost to go in for that overall dash into the overall capture point. So it's just something I've noticed. He probably doesn't do it intentionally, but yeah, just something I found definitely humorous to point on out, as we do have the ball just falling outside the map to be able to now reset back into the initial blue snow spawn area. Now, right now, you have these kills, trading place between Exile5 and Mindfreak, but the overall scoreline is 12 points to 3 with 2.5 minutes remaining in this game. Now, with that being said, these teams have plenty of they still have plenty of time to catch back up. The scoreline might seem unrealistic with a 9-point lead, but it is still possible. But they need to be relying on any single point that they can get, whether it's a 1-pointer, whether it's a 2-pointer. With 2 minutes remaining, they have a little bit of leeway to just be going for these 1-pointers, getting those kills, getting those setups, passing it along, and then going for those relay captures. The second they can get that 1 cap in, they can set up a relay off it. And I mean, at the moment, the Mindfreak team, led by Shox at the moment on the top of that leaderboard, is just tearing them a new one right now. And while the scoreline still might be 12 to 3 after 30 seconds, 40 seconds of no one really being able to put a point on the board, the lead is still there, and the time gap is closing. Sorry, for Exile5 to catch back up. You see the ball going to be thrown on the roof there on the top of blue. Just fallen off right there at the end of that one, but it was being able to to close on out. 90 seconds remain here in this one, and you're going to be having Fighter going to be going to contest this, and there you go. Fighter's going to get taken down. Buzzin going to be not on your strands because it's going to swap over to Dens, even though I clicked on Buzzin. That is okay though, because Dens will fall defeated after taking down 2 kills. Buzzin will fall defeated as well. Shox is just going to be looking to maybe throw this ball out wherever he sees fit, just throwing it all over the place, just wasting as much time as he possibly can. And Damage is going to be having this ball in his hand as he's going to be throwing it out, trying to turn around for that shot off, but he won't be able to. And it does seem like it's going to be a good a deal as any for Plantronics.Mindfreak to take out this overall series, because of the fact that they lead 12 to 3 with only 50 seconds remaining. It just, I mean, with 9 points the difference, you of course could go with four 2-pointers and then 1-1-pointer to be able to close up the overall gap, but it just doesn't seem likely for them at the moment. They're throwing the ball outside the map, they're throwing the ball over to these rooftops, they're wasting that time. Basically is the final nail in the coffin here for Exile5, who bowed down 3-1 against Plantronics.Mindfreak, which was quite a bit of a turn up here for Mindfreak, because not only were all maps close except for this last one, but Exile5 actually took out the first respawn game. That was going to be, that was the hard point. So they took that one out, 222 points to 203. Then it was a 6-5, a clutched out play from Mindfreak, who were down 3 rounds, 5-3, to then able to take out that map. For that capture the flag was always in favor of the Mindfreak team, but it was only a 1-point game at the end, 5 points to 4. This uplink was a different story because it was more one-sided. It was 12 points to 4, and that was going to be the overall victory here in this one. That is going to be Mindfreak taking out this series, taking out the pay-to-play ODC number 4 for the CGAWACS, and taking home $300 in their pockets as well. But while that may be the end of this match right now, I do believe we do have a bonus match for the end of this one, because we have a CGP match at the end of this. It will be Exile5.T1 taking on True Ambition, I do believe is the matchup. So we'll go to a quick break, and we'll be going with that match right after this. Stay tuned, because we got some CGP action, but that was the end of our pay-to-play ODC. So big congratulations there to Mindfreak taking that one out. But if you want to stick on board for some more ANZ Call of Duty action, stay aboard to this channel, and we'll be back after this quick commercial break.